What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video after a day of wage quitting. That's right, a record-breaking setting wage quit. That's right, our boy Phil decided to wage quit before the game even started because, of course, support was slow. Anyway, yeah, that and some Disco Elysium, which, I mean, will put anyone to sleep. But yeah, I mean, it's a long daily rap. He rambled on for 11 minutes. Your boy Doody did speed it up. So let's see what he had to say. And I reserve the right to rage quit out of this video at any given time. So let's do it.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, March 30th, 2025. And although technically it's the end of March and the end of the month, for me, today was actually the start of a new season. As you can see, I refreshed my setup, I updated my background, I got new things on my set, and it had a fresh new feeling because today I hit the ground running with a fun Level 1 podcast recapping what we had done last week, but also have some changes. So let's talk all about how today went, because today I ended up doing stuff that originally I hadn't announced. And after tonight's stream, we might have some questions about what to do moving forward. So let's talk about that, shall we? So, first off, today's Level 1 podcast was so packed with stuff to talk about, I didn't even get to talk about half the topics. Like, I wanted to talk about my days off and what I did, and other various things like that, like the upcoming 100-goal celebration and more about my birthday bash in 1 week. Yes, my birthday marathon is in only 1 week, but we didn't get to. It was so busy. The whole first segment was talking about Ethan Ralph's appearance on Smart Guys back on Thursday, how it went, my overall feelings about it. And if you'd like that in a nutshell, I've actually edited that out into a highlight video that I will upload tonight. It will be the stream highlight video on this channel a little around midnight or like maybe 12:30 a.m. And it will be featured on this channel, so you don't have to watch the whole podcast. I also edited out some stuff. For example, there were people who were like chiming in and saying things in contributions and me drinking and stuff. I edited it to be more fast moving, so it's more entertaining for you. So check that out tonight on this very channel, okay? But in addition, I did a segment talking about, will I keep the King moniker now that I no longer am dealing with Kino Casino, and people seem to be under the impression they came up with it. Figure that one out. But in addition, there was other topics as well that were all discussed. It was a really good podcast. I even went off because basically, after having anticipated wanting to play the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves beta today, because today's the last day of a 3-day beta, and I wasn't able to play the last 2 days because I was off, that sadly, I was incredibly disappointed at what the FGC had done with this game. Namely, they already exposed the beta, revealed 100% damage combos and broken strategies, and shared them with the whole internet. So everyone who's playing this beta essentially has already destroyed the game, and the entire game has been spoiled for everyone. And the game's not even out. You can't buy it, and the game's meta is already public on the internet, and it sucks. It just sucks. You won't be able to play the game and have fun. So after all of these topics being discussed, at the end of the show, I was very honest with my audience. I was like, I just don't think I want to play Fatal Fury. And quite frankly, with the way that this game's being treated, I don't even know if I want to play it at all. Not even just the beta. I just might not get it. And I must just drop it and not play it now. And people were like, well, if that's the case, what about this game that came out back on Thursday, Inzoi, which is the modern equivalent of The Sims? Everyone who seems to be playing it on PC is saying it's great. They're loving it. That it's like hyper-realistic Sims with more complexity and things like that. And I said, well, if you guys are sure you want it, I'll give it a shot. You want to try it? Sure. So I bought it. It was like 40 bucks. We jumped in. See, again, this is what I'm trying to emphasize with all of you, and I hope that you understand where I'm coming from. Because all of you have started to support me so much, because now I'm doing so much better than I had done previously, because I'm hitting my goals and getting so much support on a whim, any given day. We could say, hey, I just decided to do something different because you guys wanted it, and I can just drop money and afford it because that's the situation. I know it didn't used to be that way. It used to be very, very different, where I had to pick and choose when I was going to spend money, what games I was going to play and stuff like that. And now it's not like that anymore. I actually have the ability, because of your support, to do these things on the fly. So again, this is one of the ways that I feel like I'm dramatically improving. I hope that you guys feel that that's the case, and I hope that you will continue to support the way you have, so we can keep this kind of awesome stuff going. So because of this, I bought the game, we played it. Took me about an hour to make my character, and man, the character did look a lot like me. Not exact. I couldn't get the head proportions right. I couldn't get the hairline.
All right, he rambled on long enough. I think I gave him enough of I gave him enough of a rope there. So yeah, I mean, all he's doing here is justifying why he wage quit another game. He only wage quit it simply because he didn't believe it was gonna garner support like most fighting games recently, and everything is determined these days, even more so than before, by how much income Phil's gonna get. I mean, it's pretty pathetic. I mean, it just goes to add to the notion and the belief that all Phil cares about is money, and that's something that most people in the snort text knew already. But I mean, I hope it's apparent to people that have just started tuning in to Phil, maybe some new people that started watching. I hope they really see who Phil is, and all he really cares about is just playing video games for money. That's all he cares for. Trust me, because if someone gave him $150 to play tic tac toe every single day, he would play tic tac toe every single day. That's just the way Phil operates. He has no passion for games. He has no love for games. I mean, he's supposed to be this fighting guru. How much money did Phil spend in the last 2 or 3 years and rechanging the type of gamer he was to become this fighting gamer? Like he wanted DSP gaming to be a destination for fighting games. Remember that a few years back ago when Street Fighter 6 first came out? And look where he's at now. Just like with everything, DSP politics, DSP reacts. He does it for a little while. When he sees that it's not successful, where he starts hitting some headwinds, he quits. He wage quits. That's all really what it is. And again, Doody really doesn't care what he does. Just be honest about it. Own it. Own it. Just say, yeah, I'm not gonna get support. I'm not gonna play it, and just quit the game. You don't have to come up with this whole nonsense about the FGC. I mean, he literally blamed the FGC for why he wage quit the game. It's always someone else's fault. It's never his fault. He does nothing wrong. He does everything correct. And he can never take any accountability for anything. And that's why so many people hate the guy. Really, that's what it is. I mean, the lying, the begging, but it's just not being able to take any accountability for anything and always needing to find a boogeyman. Always needing to blame someone. Oh, my channel's not successful because of my detractors. Smart guys didn't work because of PPP. I couldn't do drama content because no one wanted to come on my show and do interviews. It's always someone else's fault. It's never Phil's fault. And it's pretty sad and pathetic. So I'm guessing, I mean, I didn't watch any of that Elysium crap that happened last night. I'm guessing, what did he make? I think he made the goal, barely. And he's probably going to quit that too, because he's seeing that, it's already dying. This is the second stream and it's already dying. Let's see what he has to say.
Right, because they wouldn't even let you edit the hairline. But I tried to get the face and stuff good. I think I did for the most part. It was pretty darn close and probably one of the best character creations I've done in a game. And then we jumped into the game and we did various things such as figuring out how to eat and drink and cook, actually signing up for a job, going out to a park and interacting with people, working out a little bit, and then having a friend, our first friend in the game, and having discussion and leveling my character. We went on the computer, we played games and stuff. So it was kind of a unique thing, but I only had, after character creation, like 90 minutes to play it. So I actually did like it. And by the way, the graphics were quite good at 4K resolution on my PC, but we didn't really get too far into it. I feel like as we get further in and I go to my job for the first day and we go to things like the seaside park that has like games and stuff and rides to go on and you have friendships and you do stuff, I think the game will actually get much better. We're just in that early phase. But the good news is it went well. People liked it because it was something different and we hit the goal. So now we're at 81 goals out of 90, okay? Now, today we could not do the DSP Tries It reward for having hit 80 goals back on Thursday because it's Chick-fil-A and Chick-fil-A's closed today. This means that tomorrow we're doing Chick-fil-A and I'll explain that in the schedule in a moment. Tonight's late stream was my second ever stream of Disco Elysium. I didn't know how it was going to go, okay? I just had no clue. When we started, actual attendance and everything was good. People were excited, so, oh, let's see Disco Elysium again. And what proceeded to happen was, literally within 5 minutes of me booting the game, I wandered into a bookstore. This bookstore became a 2-hour-long side quest where you would keep uncovering more and more mystery, more and more story, more and more puzzles, more and more everything. Just kept going, more and more and more and more. And don't get me wrong, it was entertaining. But for the audience, a 2-hour narrative-based side quest, I think it kind of shocked them, okay? People stopped responding. There was a point, 7+ minutes, no one talked on YouTube. No one was tagging me. No one was talking with me or having any conversations. I was immersed in the game, and I was having a good time, but there was a disconnect. It felt to me like I was playing the game for myself and not really for the audience, and that's not a good thing because I'm live streaming for an audience. Get it? Now, here's the funny part about all of that, because someone might say, well, Phil, sounds like he's going to wage quit this game, which is one of the criticisms I've gotten over the last year, that if a game's not making me money, that I quit it. Well, guess what? I made $180 tonight. So for those who like to say that kind of nonsense, you have to understand that's not the situation. The situation is I am a creator that's making content to entertain people. If the audience that was there live wasn't entertained, but a small group were, and they supported the stream, because there was one giant tip from one person, and then a few others, a normal size tip from someone, and then some smaller contributions, and all added up to $180. So we hit the goal. Now we're at 82 out of 90. But it definitely did not resonate with the whole audience. Most people were disconnected and not enjoying it. So here's the question. What do I do? Do I keep this game in the rotation? Do you know what I was told tonight? Disco Elysium is 40 hours. I'm 4 hours into a 40-hour game. I'm 1/10 in, and the entire audience was dead, disconnected, and not talking to me. So how do I treat this? I honestly don't have the answer. Do I continue playing it because I'm enjoying it and I'm getting support? Or do I listen to the live audience that said, yeah, this sucked? Basically, attendance dipped. We went from over 400 viewers down to less than 200 by the end of the night. And that's combined between both Kick and YouTube. We had that few attendees because people were saying the game is too boring. So I don't know. Maybe this is a game, a classic game that's good to play for yourself, and it's an outstanding game in that regard, but it's just not a good streaming game. I don't know what else to say. I need your feedback. I love your feedback on this video or on the gameplay videos. I'm also going to bring this up on the podcast tomorrow. How do I tackle this issue? It's a tough one because a lot of the times it's like, well, I'm liking the game, but we're not getting any support. No one likes it. In this case, I'm getting the support, but people are telling me they don't like the game and they're bored. Do I keep playing it for a small audience that's going to support it? I don't know. And especially because people are saying it's so damn long, right? So let's tackle this tomorrow, shall we? But overall, today.
All right, I'll give you my feedback here. Yes, you are a wage quitter, Phil. I love that you actually are self-aware now enough. You've heard it enough from different people that you agree that yes, you do wage quit. Yeah, he played the game and he got one big tip. He made $180, but he got a $130 tip from some dent named what was his name? It was some dent who came in Swish Treats. He dropped a $130 tip. And that was it. If it wasn't for that, he would have probably gotten nothing. He probably would have gotten minimal support. That's the reason why he wants to wage quit it, because he sees the writing in the wall. He knows that the next time he plays it, you know, Swish Treats or whatever isn't going to come in and drop the $130 tip just to get him to get him to his goal. Everyone knows this, and he knows this, and that's why he wants to wage quit it. It just, again, I think I stated this earlier in the video. I mean, it's just Phil now. That's all he's become. I don't even know why he even plays games anymore, seriously. He should just stay on stream, have a little tin can shaken, and you know, just talk about, you know, do Q&A. Do Q&A for whatever. What do you stream? 8 hours a day? 9 hours a day? Just stream 8 or 9 hours a day with your tin can and just have people throw money at you, because that's all you really want, Phil. You have zero passion for games. I mean, if you like Disco Elysium, which you said you like, just keep playing it. Play it, enjoy it, make it entertaining, and people will support. Honestly, that's how it works, Phil. You've said that before. So why can't you stick to your own words, bro? Like, just so greedy. He was so used to getting $200 to $300 per stream, and now that he's not getting that, and he's barely getting the $150. Like, it's almost every stream, it's like coming to the last minute, or one whale comes in and drops something. Some whale we've never seen before comes in and drops a huge tip, like last night. And he knows this. He's not oblivious. He knows this, and he's so desperate to keep up this facade that he's still relevant and people like him and support him when he's I mean, I did the numbers the other day, and he's literally back to where he was before pre-key casino. Now, some people see he has to go 150. Yeah, that's because he's counting every single transaction that he's getting. He didn't do that before. You know, and most people didn't count that. Like, most people didn't count that whatchamacallit. I did, because I used to track his super chats and his tips. And even with his super chat and his tips on a daily basis, just super chats and tips, he would average between $120 and $140 a stream. That's what he would get. And that's when he was poor. That's when he was scraping for money and begging for money, right? So, I mean, you take into account now he has kick subs and we're counting the memberships, and he can barely still crack 150. Again, if you look at the math, just the raw math, just because he says he's hitting this goal means nothing. He's essentially making less than he did before Kino came. And, you know, he knows this. He knows this. Just because he likes to play that little game and ring the bell once it hits 150 and he's happy. Bro, look at the raw numbers, and you'll definitely see it at the end of the year when you see the totals for the year and you compare it to what he made in 2025 versus 2024 and then 2023. You're going to see a huge difference in income for Phil. I mean, it's going to be back down to 2023 numbers, which was abysmal for Phil. Anyway, I don't know. He's going to keep on with some other nonsense. No one cares. He's probably going to talk about what he's going to do today. Feasting with the Pig is going to be today. I really don't care. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.